Hey guys, it's Miss Nicole
and Miss Anna.
We just got home from the studio. We shot a bunch of videos for you guys. We hope you're excited about your dancing e-learning, and we knew we were coming home to make dinner together tonight, so we just thought we would share with you our experience because we're hanging out tonight and we're making dinner. So we are going to make homemade meatballs. I'm doing something a little different tonight, probably a little different than what Miss Anna's used to making too. We're actually going to use turkey meat, and I wanted to make sure that everything was super seasoned. So I pulled up a new recipe that I'm doing from Food Network. This is going to be super fun. Miss Anna's going to get that going. I'm going to get my breadcrumbs going. I got it started. We like to do homemade breadcrumbs here, so my kids don't like to eat the butt of the bread, so we save them. We put them in a bag. When everything dries out, we make our own breadcrumbs. So I'm going to put some of these in my little Ninja machine here. I already got a bunch going. It's going to get loud in a minute, kind of warning you that it's coming. Miss Anna's getting the meat in the bowl. Yep. I'm going to get these breadcrumbs ready. So lots of breadcrumbs ready to go. I'll finish this bag later. Miss Anna's got the meat in the bowl. I pulled up a new recipe. I'm using seasonings. You can use fresh ingredients if you want to use fresh garlic. If you want to use fresh onion, you can. I'm using what I have in the house right now. So the first little bowl she's going to add is our onion powder. So she's dumping the onion powder in. And then we've got garlic powder. All right, and then the next one is roasted garlic powder. I like to give it a little kick. I like to use roasted garlic as well as regular garlic. Okay, and again, you could use fresh garlic here. I'm using what I have in my house. The next one is our salt and pepper combined. So I put my salt and my pepper in both of those little bowls. We've got about 2 pounds of ground turkey meat here. Next one is our Italian seasoning. This is actually a Pampered Chef mix. It's their Italian seasoning mix. So I put about three tablespoons in there, or teaspoons, I apologize. I like a lot of seasoning, so we're putting that in there.
Smells good.
And then they also have like a sweet tomato, a sweet basil rub. So we're putting that in there. Sorry, not tomato, it's like a sweet basil rub. So I put some of that in there. And then I'm gonna put my breadcrumbs in there. What I thought was interesting in this recipe, I kind of tweaked my own seasonings as I like to do them. But what I thought was kind of neat was they use whipping cream and eggs. So I'm going to have her dump the whipping cream in. They use a cup of whipping cream.
I've never used whipping cream before. This is the first time.
Yes, this is our PSA. I have never made meatballs with whipping cream. I wanted to find a recipe that would really flavor the turkey meat. Sometimes turkey meat is hard to flavor, so I looked up what they had. They did call for fresh garlic. I didn't want to use fresh garlic because I didn't have any, so I used the garlic powder and then the roasted garlic powder. And then we have our breadcrumbs here that we made fresh from our bread, and then I'm going to start cracking the eggs in. And yes, don't forget when you're cooking with your family to wash your hands first. We did do that before we started our video. We're just trying to do some of these things ahead of time so the video won't be too long. Miss Anna's putting the breadcrumbs in there. It's kind of cool, huh?
I know. It's interesting with the whipping cream, though.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this is going to taste. I think it's going to make it more rich.
Yep.
I'm excited to follow that recipe.
It smells good already.
And then 3 eggs. We got 3 eggs in there. And then Miss Anna's going to dive right in and start mixing it all together with the hands. Yes, we wash. While she does that, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to turn on our water. Get our water going so we can boil our pasta. Gotta add a little bit of nice, there we go. I'm gonna get that water going so it'll be boiling by the time we're done. Something else that I thought was interesting in this recipe is they actually roll their meatballs in flour.
Which I've never done.
Which I've never done, as growing up Italian, have never done. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try this. I'm looking for something new. Want to make sure that that ground turkey is seasoned. That's what we bought today when we were at the store.
I do have to say though, with the whipping cream in there, the turkey meat is very moist.
So I'm gonna put some flour in here, and then we're just gonna start rolling some meatballs and getting ready. We don't do red sauce in our house. I grew up Italian eating red sauce. Miss Anna eats red sauce. I don't know why, but my children don't like red sauce. So we're gonna boil our pasta. We're gonna parboil it, make it nice and al dente, and then we like to saute it in the pan with butter and garlic and a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Being 100% Italian, we are big on lots of Parmesan cheese. So
Parmesan cheese and garlic.
we are going to add
yeah.
to our meatballs. So if you can
Oh
open
yeah,
that for me.
This is the remnants of what I have. We're adding everything we have. One of them is Parmesan, one of them is Romano, and then one is the good old fashioned shaker. This was not in the recipe, but yeah, good call, Miss Anna.
So
I
we
forgot
like
we
to
did
add
that.
this because we always use lots of cheese in our stuff.
And I'm just using the remnants of what I have. This one here, this is actually from Aldi, I believe. It's Priano. You can get some nice fresh shredded Parmesan. You can get Romano. And then we're gonna add some of the shaker one as well.
And then we'll mix that up again.
I got a garbage bag on the side, kind of like Rachel Ray. I got my own garbage bowl over here. We're putting a lot in there. And then we're gonna mix it up.
All right, now I can use 2 hands. Keep going.
And now we're gonna get these little babies going. So about halfway through, then I'll heat up my pan so we can start browning the meatballs.
All right, Miss
Ooh, it
Nicole,
smells
it smells so good.
delicious.
I can't wait. All right, I think we're ready to roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna dive right in. I like to try and keep mine kind of proportioned. I'm a little goofball like that, so I'm gonna start with a spoon to help me measure it. I'll roll it.
We're gonna make them kind of small tonight, though.
We're making smaller meatballs. so we
Usually
wanna
I
make a
like
double batch.
really, really big ones, but not tonight. We're gonna be a little bit smaller than usual.
And then we're gonna put them on the tray.
Do you want me to roll and have you dip?
Yeah,
Would that
put
be a
'em here.
little bit easier?
It works for me.
All right.
You can just drop them right in the flour bowl,
Alright.
and I'll catch up with you. So we hope you guys are enjoying this little. It's an odd time to be off. We're normally in school right now. We're normally at work right now. Kids are home. They're e-learning. We're e-learning school. We're e-learning dance. There we go. Some nice meatballs. Oh yeah, Miss Anna, yours are good. Mine was too small.
All right. Good.
So we just thought it would be kind of fun to just like jump on and kind of tell you guys how we're spending our time. I don't know about you, but I'm never home at night, so I never cook dinner for my kids like this.
Nope. Me neither. I usually always eat out. I don't have a lot of home cooked meals, but I'm excited because I don't. I always eat out, and this is going to make me really happy.
Yeah, we're here. We're spending time together.
Yes.
I know we're
it's been
usually
great.
like a crock pot house, set it and forget it. My kids are usually eating out of a crock pot, or they're home making their own basic dinners like mac and cheese or pizza or chicken and fries, chicken tenders and stuff. So it's kind of nice to be home and take advantage of this time and make some meals for my kids and be in community together with Miss Anna.
And yes, I'm very happy that I'm getting home cooked meals. So thanks to Miss Nicole for letting me come over and enjoy meals.
We spent hours at the school today, a whole bunch of teachers making some e-learning videos for you guys, and we can't wait till the website goes live so you can see all the cool things that you can do while you're home.
It was so much fun. Very exciting.
Yeah, it was super fun. We kind of got to take each other's classes and be the students,
Yes.
and we just think it's going to be a great way for you guys to keep busy and keep moving, keep up with your dance technique. You can use it for part of your PE time if you guys need to have so much activity for PE. That's a great way to use those e-learning videos. I'm getting hungry.
I know, and it smells really good, let me tell you.
This is awesome. Yeah, we have enough here for a double batch. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get a plate full and then we'll start cooking them. And then
I think
the
we're
rest
gonna-
I'll freeze.
Yes, I think we'll freeze some and have them for later.
And you could totally do red sauce on your pasta if you wanted. I mean, I grew up eating red sauce. Who doesn't eat red sauce? That's so un-Italian. I
Right?
don't know, my kids don't do it. I'm sure your kids eat it.
Oh,
red
my
sauce.
kids eat it, yes, they
No.
do.
For some reason, my kids do not do the red sauce.
All of my kids always ask me every time I go to their houses if I can make them baked mustacholi. That's their favorite.
I love baked mustacholi.
Yes. And with red sauce. All of them.
I don't know how you could grow up Italian and not eat red sauce.
Yep. Now in our sauce, if it is a red sauce, learning from my grandparents, we always put sugar in our sauce. And the reason why is to cut the acid down. My grandmother on both sides cooked everything from scratch, and everything always had sugar in it.
See, I grew up making homemade sauce. We did not do sugar.
Okay.
My nana would put basil, or well, fresh basil. Fresh basil is the best. She would put basil in there to cut the acidities for the sweetness factor. So instead of sugar, they did basil. So, you know, just different parts of the country cook it different ways. My dad was from southern Italy, right at the tip of the boot. He was born in Cellico, which is just outside of Calabria. So I learned everything I know about Italian cooking from my mom, who learned it from my nana, because my mom is not Italian. My mom is Czechoslovakian, but her parents were born in America, so my mom is American. My dad was born in Italy. He came here when he was 12, so he's had lots of nice stories to tell growing up about being in the Italian countryside and then coming here at 12 and having to learn how to speak English.
Yep. Both of my grandparents on both sides are from Italy. We're 100% Italian. My dad's side,
Woohoo, go Italians!
we're from Napolitan. Where else am I from? Sicilian, Calabrese, and then the Napolitan. So
she's all kind of Italian.
yes,
I'm only
I am.
half Italian.
But my grandparents, and then my parents, my dad came from Italy, and he has 8 brothers and sisters. And then they came here, which I'm glad. And I know right now it's not a good time to probably be talking about Italy, but I've been there a couple times. I absolutely love it. I went to a couple cooking classes and learned a few things, so that was fun. I had homemade noodles, and we got to make those, so it was a really great trip. I spent 6 weeks there.
I've never been to Italy. I would love to go to Italy.
And I really, really want to go back again. We had a trip planned for this summer coming up, but we are canceling it and not going right now. But hopefully in the future we can go again.
We should have played some Italian music while we were doing that.
That's right. So I'm enjoying making these meatballs, but they are really making me hungry.
I know, I can't wait to cook them because they smell delicious.
Yes.
I'm gonna wash my hands for a minute and get the pan going.
All right. I'll just keep rolling. No.
There's my dogs in the background. You can't see them, but you can hear them. They want some of these meatballs. They're not getting any.
Nope. They were already fed, so they're not getting any food from ours.
All right, I am gonna turn the stove on.
All right, I will do some more. Put
See if
them
I
in
can
the
get rid of
flour
this
for you.
dog over here.
They all want food.
No, they already ate.
Yes, they did. I'm very thankful that Nicole has let me stay here and help her cook and help clean and just fun stuff, girl stuff. And I figured this would just be fun to hang out. And we thought we'd make a dessert tonight, but we didn't. So
Yeah, keep watching. We should get a little YouTube cooking channel here. If you keep watching, we'll probably come on one day and make a dessert.
there you go.
All right, I got this pan is going. The water's getting ready to boil.
Or always more Italian food, because I can eat Italian food every day.
I'm gonna put the oven on 350 because we're gonna cook these in the pan, and then I'll put them in the oven to cook the rest of the way while I'm boiling my pasta and sauteing my pasta. This is awesome.
And what we do is lots of garlic and olive oil, and what else for our noodles, and butter.
Oh, homemade noodles would be so fun.
Yes.
I don't
Oh,
have
they
time.
were great. I wish I could make them. I wish I had the machine to make homemade
We
noodles.
do have a noodle maker here.
Ooh,
in
we'll
our
have
home.
to do it one night.
Yeah, we do.
Because this is really great. They taste so much better homemade.
My dog wants meatballs.
I feel like today was just a really fun day. I was so excited about shooting videos for you guys. Just having fun with all the other teachers and learning stuff. It's just been a great day. And we're ending the day great here. I'm excited.
Oh, this is getting good. All right,
Yep.
I'm gonna put some oil
I'm
in
not
the
even
pan.
close to the end yet.
That's all right. I'm warming up the pan.
We got lots of
Put some oil in the
meatballs.
pan. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a nice big package of meatballs here.
We have a lot for the future too.
You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you another plate,
Okay.
and
just
we're
put
not
'em in
gonna,
there.
yeah, because we're not gonna. I'm gonna freeze. Oh no, we could roll them. We'll freeze them with the
I was gonna
flour.
say, I
I've never
think
done
we-
that before.
Me
with this.
neither.
So
Something new.
rolling them into flour is different for me. Like I said, I found a recipe. I wanted to make sure my turkey meatballs were super flavorful, so I'm gonna follow it. Never done it before. My mom never rolled the meatballs in flour. Some people do, some people don't.
Guess we'll let you know how it tastes.
Supposed to make like a nice little coating on it. We're gonna cook about half of them, and then the rest will freeze. We got some garlic bread we're gonna throw in the oven. We're going easy on the garlic bread. We just bought some garlic Texas toast from Walmart.
Next time that we do the homemade pasta, I would love to make homemade garlic bread.
Oh yeah. What do you
And
put on your garlic
what
bread? 'Cause
I
stands
do-
it up.
Okay, what I do is cut garlic up, fresh garlic. Once that's cut up, I use real sticks of butter and I boil it on the stove. And then after that, you let it sit, let it cool off and let it sit in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 days.
Oh, you make like your own garlic
My
butter? So
own,
you
my
ma-
own garlic butter,
You
and
melt the
then,
butter and then you infuse it with garlic.
then when I'm done, 2-3 days later, I go ahead and I take it out, melt the butter again, and then I dip my bread on both sides in the butter mix with the garlic, and then I toast it.
That sounds delicious.
Yes,
I never
it's
made garlic.
really,
infused
really
butter.
good. We'll have to do it the next time.
Check on my pan. Pan is getting warm. You want to make sure your pan is warm before you start sauteing your meatballs.
Now I'm not sure if you put olive oil in there or not, but
I'm gonna put olive oil in there. Yeah.
olive oil is great to cook with.
I'm gonna put a drop of olive oil in my pasta water. That prevents it from sticking. Some people use oil. Some people use salt. Some people use both. It's really your preference.
Sometimes I use a little bit of red wine. It really soaks into the meatballs and just gives it that extra moisture.
Oh, I love cooking with red wine. Yeah, I didn't think of that. We could have
Yeah.
done that today.
So next time maybe we'll do that, but it's
I
really
definitely,
good.
when I make homemade pasta sauce, I put red wine in my pasta sauce.
Just a little. Just to give it that flavor, and really it's to keep everything moist, soft.
When well, before the kids came around and didn't like red sauce, we always made homemade pasta sauce all the time.
Yeah, I would start Sunday morning, about 7 o'clock a.m., put all my ingredients in and let it cook all the way to like 7 p.m. And just let that sauce cook all day, and it was so good. So good.
Okay, I'm gonna put some oil in the pan.
I'm almost done with the meatballs.
That's awesome timing. I'm gonna get out a Pyrex dish because I'm going to par cook the meatballs and then put them in here and then put them in the oven. And that's just so everything comes out warm and all my food comes together at the same time. Gonna check on my garlic bread. I'm doing it easy tonight. We got some 5 cheese Texas toast from Walmart.
This
Going
meatball is
easy
gonna be a
tonight.
little bit bigger because of all the extra meat there.
Oh, that's okay.
So,
Let's see, this is 425 degrees for 5 to 7 minutes, so this will be the last thing we put in. Gonna get my tray ready for that.
all right, that is the last meatball right there. So I am going to wash my hands. So so I can get all
I got a
the
nice cooking
stuff
sheet
off.
here. I'm gonna put some foil on it for the garlic bread. We hope that you guys are taking this opportunity to be home with your family. I know you can't see us right now, we're both multitasking. But we are hoping that as you are home with your family, you are taking opportunities to do different things like cook together or bake together, do crafts together, do puzzles together, help each other with homework. All right, I'm gonna serve these meatballs. It's a great time to just come together as a family.
Like even the soap smells good.
All right.
All right, so my hands are clean. And now I can move on to the next we need to do.
Okay. We got a few more meatballs in the bowl, right?
Yes. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how these turn out.
Yeah, we got a lot of meatballs here.
Yes.
The rest, so we have a lot left. The rest I'm gonna freeze. And those are cooking there. Sometimes it's good when you have a lot of ingredient. You can make a double batch. You could freeze it. It makes life faster for the next meal. So I'm gonna put these in a Ziploc bag, and then the next time we get together and wanna make meatballs and spaghetti, all I have to do is pull out the meatballs. I could even bake them in a pan, bake them in the oven. Sometimes I fry them, sometimes I bake them. Just depends on how I feel. Tonight we're gonna fry them. We wanna get them done a little bit faster. We're cleaning up as we go.
Oh, they smell so good right
They
now.
smell delicious. I cannot wait. I gotta get me a Ziploc bag so I can store those down. You know what? They're gonna be right around the corner in that room on the shelf.
Okay.
Santa's gonna give me a bag. I'm gonna wash my hands one more time.
I'm gonna try and find them, and I found them.
You know what? Bring me two.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
Turn this up a little bit, add a little bit more olive oil to my pan here.
I think it's great cooking with olive oil. That is like, just that extra flavor is so good.
All right. Okay, this is gonna be next time. I'm just gonna line these up in a bag.
Do you want me to put them in there while you're
Ready to
cooking?
go. Yep, line them up. And for the meatballs, I'm just gonna keep them brown on each side, keep turning them. My pasta water's getting ready to boil. That's been cooking on high. It's gonna be an awesome meal. We cannot wait.
Yes. This is gonna be an excellent
I'd like to know
meal.
what kind of recipes you guys have, okay? Miss
Maybe you
Pam's
could
gonna
share.
put this one up on the Facebook page, so go ahead and share some family recipes. Share what you like to do when you're cooking together, or how you make your meatballs, or things that you do to spice up your meals. I know when we're done, we'll probably sit down with our meatballs, our pasta, our garlic bread, all throw together a little green salad. And so these are just gonna keep browning. My pasta water is gonna boil. I'll put my pasta in, I'll cook it al dente, and then I have an extra pan ready to go because once I cook it al dente, we'll throw it in this pan and we'll saute it with some butter and some garlic and some Parmesan cheese, and then I'll just serve it like that. So spaghetti and meatballs with a salad, some Parmesan cheese. That's an awesome meal.
And
I
it's
hope you
not
guys-
hard.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed cooking with us. We had an awesome time cooking together, friends, Italian friends making a meal together. And we hope you guys enjoyed our video, and maybe we'll shoot another one with some dessert. But we'll see you guys. Have a good night.
Bye.